So if you find yourself in that rare position that you have to ride your bike in unfavorable conditions, much like this with snow on the asphalt, I don't know if you can tell in the video or not, but it is lightly misting sleet and rain. There is no perfect way to ride your motorized bike on slippery conditions like this, but hopefully I can give you just a couple pointers in case you absolutely have to ride it in this stuff. Alright, pointer number one is, the hardest part of this is getting the bike to start. When you release the clutch to engage the rear wheel to start the engine, there is a momentary pause of traction from when the clutch releases and the wheel starts turning the engine by pulling your drive chain. It almost works like locking up your brakes for just 1 nanosecond. That's the force it takes to start rotating the engine. Now when the road surface is slick like this, the traction can break loose, kick your bike to the side, and you and your bike go falling on the ground. Now I'm not saying that's not going to happen to anyone that tries to ride in snow and ice, but to hopefully minimize that, if you can possibly find a spot, a roadway, an area that is melted, thawed, snow didn't stick to give you a just wet surface, but yet not snow and ice covered, that would be an ideal place to get your bicycle started in. Now as you're riding, I say to throttle up smoothly. You can't drive it like you are on dry pavement. You should roll into the throttle casually. Same thing with releasing the clutch. Ease the clutch out. In the summertime, in dry conditions, you can let the clutch out at a little more rapid pace, because if the worst comes to worst, the bike might jerk a little bit, but it doesn't break traction and make you slide and or fall down. Same thing with stopping. Give yourself plenty of room. Try not to ride in the traffic if it is snowy and slippery out like this, because cars can slide into you. You could slide down in front of a car, and nobody wants that. The driver doesn't want that. You definitely don't want that. So that is another little tidbit to think about. Also, when you're coming up to stop signs or highly trafficked intersections or areas or whatever the case may be, please allow yourself way extra time to get it stopped. You will have to squeeze the clutch first, because you don't want the engine pulling you while you're coming to a stop. Like I said, this is different conditions in summertime, so you have to operate it just a little bit different. And now you're just in control of the bike naturally, like a regular bicycle. So you can lightly apply the brakes, slow down, not break traction, and get the bike to come to a stop. Another good idea is, while you are riding on the surface of snow and ice, do not make any sudden turns at a high rate of speed or even under power. I would suggest going around a corner, if you are on snow and ice, to apply the clutch, coast or lightly pedal around the corner. When you get straightened back out, release your clutch slowly, roll into your throttle casually, nothing fast, just roll into it, get up to speed, whatever your speed is you feel safe riding. And that is about the best advice I can give you. Just little helpful hints. It's not a surefire way to ride on the ice and be safe, because you can get hurt if the bike slides down, you and it both, on the hard asphalt. No doctor has ever said What I need you to do is go home and fall down on the hard asphalt 2 or 3 times, and your problem will be solved. My best suggestion is to not ride on this type of surface at all. If you could possibly get a ride from a friend, take an Uber, perhaps the bus, it's just the safest route to go. Okay, well now I'm going to see if I can't get out here, change cameras, and give you a live demonstration on hopefully how to ride on snowy ice road conditions. Alrighty then, now we'll see if I can't put some of what I was telling you into practice. Now to start the bike, I'm going to have to release the clutch quickly to engage the rear tire to get the engine to start. So hopefully we receive enough traction in this little bit of snow and ice to get the motors fire up. Now after I do, I will ease into the throttle and ease out the clutch while I'm casually pedaling. I don't know if you'll be able to see all of that, but that is what is the plan for the slippery surface. Also, when I turn, I will use wide sweeping turns and no quick motions of any kind, stopping or turning. Alright, let's see if we can put this into practice. Okay, got her fired up. Now, pedal casually with it. I'm pedaling now. I will release my clutch slowly and apply my throttle, as so I don't break traction by spinning the wheels. I'm going to have to turn, so I'm going to apply the clutch, turn in a largest radius I possibly can, even pedal. Oop, about went down, slid there a little bit. That's why I say it's not a good idea to ride these in the snow if you can possibly help it. But if you have to, be prepared to put your feet down quick to catch yourself. Alright, now I'll repeat. Apply the throttle a little bit, pedal, release my clutch. Now I personally just ride a scotch over idling speed. I'm not trying to get any speed here. Slid again. I'm not really having a whole lot of great traction. Now when I stop, I will apply the clutch, ease the brake ever so slightly, and come to a stop. Alright, now we'll apply what we have learned to the actual city streets. Alright, well I hope that helped a few of you folks out there that absolutely have to ride in the snow, ice, and rain. So stay safe out there. Well then, I've made it back. Alright, well I hope this little video gave a few folks at least a pointer or two to help them stay safe riding on the slick, snowy ice conditions. Once again, I must say it's best to not ride on this snow and ice if you don't absolutely have to. But you never know in life when you might have to take a chance. Life isn't perfect. Everything isn't textbook. So hopefully, if you are a person that hasn't rode on the snow and ice and are going to give it a shot regardless, I hope these little tidbit pointers help you out and keep you safe and upright and not on your side with a broken arm or leg. Only 38 days till spring, and then you'll get to ride without the snow, ice, and hopefully you got solid legs and arms still. But if you do have to ride in it, hopefully this helped you out. So good luck to everybody out there, and stay safe.